Before moving to next relation type, I'll just brief what is the meaning of these symbols displayed in the OpenStreetMap wiki. So this symbol is, if you hover top of this symbol, it looks as an area. So this one looks as a way, and this one looks as a relationship. So this is how OpenStreetMap wiki showing us what is the member type or element type which use for this relationship. So if you in the multi-polygon, it's always area. So route, it's a way. So in boundary, it's a way. So restriction, it looks like a node and way. So we already know it's always containing with a node and the way. So this is the representation how OpenStreetWiki display several kind of elements in the OpenStreetMap. Okay, the relation type boundary is the second one we are going to discuss in this video series. So here relation boundary has several subtypes. The subtypes are mentioned as administrative, postal codes, national parks, and protected areas. So we can check these details in the OpenStreetMap wiki page, which I mentioned in here above. I'll go a brief session for these ones. Here is the subtype of the boundary. The first one is administrative. I will discuss this one in detail in the video, and this one are the remaining boundary types. So in Sri Lanka, we can clearly see this boundary national park for our national parks like Yala, Vilpattu, Kumana, and we already use this boundary type there. And the political postal codes. Postal codes we can see in the map somewhere else, but in Sri Lanka map it's very rare postal codes, because not like other countries, we don't use this postal code widely. So even in Colombo district we already have 15 different postal codes, but in OpenStreetMap it's not properly mapped currently. So maybe in future we need to add this postal code properly, because this is a great help for the proper addressing features. And other one is the boundary protected area. This one same as the national parks, but it's additional to some other kind of reservoirs, servers like this. We can use this protected area. In the start of the relations, I mentioned that the relation has a member. So and boundary also same. So boundary has 4 type of roles in its relations, its members. So first one is inner, outer, admin center, and sub area. So you already know inner and outer. What is that mean? Other than inner and outer, it has additional 2 role types: admin center and sub area. Admin center is always node, and sub area most times it will be the relationship. Sometimes it's a closed way. So other than the type, boundary administrative required tag admin level. So within this admin level, it will show what is the precedency of this boundary types. That means or what is the type of this boundary. So it's starting from 1 to, normally it will go for the number 10, and number 1 is currently not used, but starting from number 2 for the countries. I will explain later in this video what is this admin levels and how it's used. Our administrative boundaries has actual physical boundaries, something like coastline, or bounding with the river, or it's an island, something like that. We can use an additional tag land area, so to display the data. This is OpenStreetMap wiki page for the admin level. So here you can see this different type of admin levels. It's starting from 1 to till 11, but it's display the 1 is not used. So used one is number 2 for the country level. These administrative levels are country specific, so each country has their own usage of these administrative levels. So in this table you can see the countries, they're using these administrative levels to distinguish their borders in districts, sub-districts, cities and suburbs. Currently Sri Lanka doesn't have any standard this kind of boundaries, but we have currently going on discussion in our forum, so we'll discuss in future slides. This is how administrative relationship looks like in the data XML. So data XML, as usual, other relationships, you can see the tag value tags. So it says type is boundary and boundary key equal to administrative, and here we can see the land area tag. It says administrative and admin level equal to 2, so that means this is the country border. So it's showing here the country name as light green country. It has two type members. One is member type member, it's outer, and other member is inner. So I took this example from the OSM wiki, so we'll go to the wiki page and see more details. Here is wiki page. In this wiki page you can see the 4 role types. It says inner, outer, adjacent and sub area. It shows sub area as the relationship. So this is the main definition of relationship tags, and these enclave and exclave are the old inner and outer representatives, but currently they are not used, so it's please don't use this one for the new relationships when you are creating. This is the example we saw in slides, how this boundary administrative use for the define the country. So you can go with these examples and understand how it looks like. Since this admin level is country specific, currently Sri Lanka has its own admin level boundary definitions. So here first level 1 as usual is not used. We use level 2 as our country boundary, and level 3 we are not using level 3, and level 4 provincial boundaries. So you can see our provincial boundaries, everything is mapped as admin level 4, and district boundaries we use admin level 5, and divisional secretary borders we are using admin level 6. Remaining parts, after this remaining part is still we are in on discussion, and but for currently in our cities and suburbs definition, we use admin level 8 as a city borders or village borders or town borders. So even the city, town or village is you see they are in different levels, but in administrative level perspective they everyone is equal. So either city or town or village should be has same administrative boundary level. And admin level 9 we are using for the suburbs, that means the sub part of the city. You can see this mapping in the Colombo district. Colombo city is marked with the admin level 8, and inside Colombo city we mark several suburbs like Vellavatta, Kolopitia, Fort, Mattakulia, like these areas we marked as suburbs, and these suburbs using administrative level 9. So Colombo district is a nice example for you to identify the admin boundary relationships. For the level 7 and level 10, still we are not using, and still little bit discussioning area. So in our OpenStreetMap forum, there's a discussion going on. You already are welcome to join and express your idea and create the tagging guidance for the Sri Lanka. Before going to next section, I will show the how this mapping in displayed in actually in Sri Lanka OpenStreetMap. So I'm showing this data from Colombo district. So we'll go. We can see the fort area. So I'll select the fort. So this is the administrative center, and it's a marked as suburb. So if you check this one, it says it's a member of the boundary one. So I'll click here and download all members. So it will download all the sub members. So then I select the relationship. So the relationships looks like this. So you can see this all the outer boundaries covered and it's closed, and this is the admin center for suburb. So for the suburb, you need to in this kind of suburb you need to provide the details. So what this the detail is, what is the admin level and what are the boundary and name, the place type as suburb, type as a boundary for the relationship. So for if you mapping a city or village, so you will say this place as city or the village, and you will use appropriate admin level for this one. And let's see, this is the admin center of the Colombo city. So once I select the Colombo city, it will show its tag details, and it's it's a member of the two relationships. So first one is the boundary 2. It's for the Sri Lanka, so that is as a capital, and it's a boundary level 8, that means city as a Colombo city. So we'll download all the members for the Colombo city now. So you can see it will download automatically all the members for the Colombo city. So we'll open Colombo city section. So this is the Colombo city relationship. So it's, as I told you, it's a fully closed outer way, and this is the admin center Colombo, and it's marked as city. So details are here, type, boundary, population, place, tip, city. For the sub areas, I'll take example from this our Hambantota district same. So this is the district boundary for the Matara and Hambantota. So I'll before downloading members, if you check the if you open this relationship, it says incomplete. That means these members are not downloaded. So when you before editing, if you double click any member and show like this, it shows like this similar kind of window. It means that these members are not downloaded properly. So we'll download members. Then we'll open. So it's downloaded all the members. Let's sort. After sort, this button for the sorting. So after sorting, it's covered and closed way. So it's a complete relationship. So in here, this relation has a parent relationship. That means this one is the southern province. So if a southern province we open, it doesn't have downloaded all members. let's download. Okay, let's download the southern province, all the members, and you can see the sub relationships from here. So once you download, this is the southern province, so we'll sort, and then you can see it's a fully closed one. Then this is the sub areas. So southern province has 3 southern sub areas: Matra district, Kambandra district, and Gold district. So I think this will cover the all the administrative sections, and this it doesn't have parent relationship, but the child relationships you can see the sub area in here.